Let's talk to Eddie Tofpik. He's the head of technical analysis and senior markets analyst for ADM Investor Services International Limited. Very good morning to you, Eddie.
Good morning, sir.
Right, let's go through three charts. Let's kick off with the US dollar against the Mexican peso. What are your thoughts there?
Dollar Trump, remember this?
Yep.
Now, I've taken this chart way back out. I've gone to a more telescopic view of a longer, not telescopic, but a longer distance view, because I've said all along there's a head and shoulders top, and
Which
you can
is bearish,
see,
obviously,
you can see it there. It's bearish. Now, we've broken the neckline.
Yep.
We had a key reversal down yesterday. We broke a neckline. We're underneath the long moving average a few weeks ago. So we're now piling on the pressure on the downside. The only thing really that's left was the July 2017 today uptrend, which we've gone through today. Well, actually closed last night, and today we're testing it and going back down again. So what's the target for a head and shoulders top? Well, if you look at that little X down there on the bottom corner,
Yep.
around about 1685 or thereabouts.
Okay.
Now, if this follows through, we should have a pullback down, probably the height of the second shoulder, which is what we've just done, come back up to the neckline and then achieve the full target. So expect a pullback down maybe to something like about the 1760 area, 1750, then a pullback up to about 1800, and then back down again.
A classic textbook chart. Right,
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Brazilian real. Looks like an uptrend to me.
It's been moving upwards, and it's had some flips in there. There's been a couple of key reversal down. But remember I said to you there was this bow tie formation where the moving averages came in together and then expanded outwards. Well, that happened between the 19th and 26th of March. Actually ran about the 24th to 25th, 23rd to 25th was the key days. And that's when we broke into a new high. We made further moves on the upside. Now, we've come back down, but we've had another move on the upside. The only problem with yesterday's action could be seen as a spike top, not an island top, but a spike top. So it'd be very interesting to see where we go. That's the only danger. Otherwise, we're looking to see a strengthening in the dollar against this. Now, why did it do that? Well, that's obviously because of the
trade tariffs.
Exactly. The Brazilian soybeans will replace the American soybeans, but that's been put on hold now. So it'd be interesting to see where that goes.
Understood. Okay, let's wrap up with the Indian rupee.
Now, the Indian rupee is an interesting one because we've had literally a sideways movement, but it's built two things there, and they're really big things if they happen. It'll either be a double top, and then we see the market come down, and we'll see it come down to something like about 64 even, or thereabouts, or even lower than that, or this whole action that we've seen in the recent part is a halfway hesitation, in which case we're looking at 66.15. Now, there's been a weekly key reversal last week. We've not followed through, but weekly, you've got to give a couple of weeks for a weekly to work through. So it's more pressure on the upside than on the downside. But just be aware there is a possibility for a double top. But it's a really good pattern if it does, because it will go up then to 66.15.
Well, that note, Eddie, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you indeed.